I'm on, and welcome back to Don't Tick the Box. Today we have for you August's Upcrate box. And since I had to wait quite a long while already for this one, let's get to it. As always, I like you to have the first view, so a very filled box in orange, which I don't like. But first, an envelope. With the usual postcard, some stickers, and this month's battle team, drawing vegetables. That's going to be interesting. Are these vegetables? Look more like fruit to me. Anyway, I will put aside the list of supplies so I don't get any spoilers. I will also put aside these cards and see what's in this paper. Okay, so this month it's pencils and a very big dual-ended sharpener, which always comes in handy, especially if it's in a case, so that you won't get shavings all over. Okay, let's put this aside. We get a Cores HB with a little eraser at the top, and then we get some Derwent Light Fast. Oh, this is something different. This is a Lyra Rembrandt Splendor. I think I got this in a previous box as well. It's supposed to like mix or I don't know, shine your colors, but the other pencils that we got are all the same brand, the same type, which are Derwent Light Fasts in Violet Elfie, Magenta Elfie, Mallard Green Elfie, Mid Ultramarine, Foliage, and Yellow Ochre. Ooh, okay. I already really like the names of all these colors, so we'll see about those later. I'll just take this out and put this aside. So we can see what else we got. A Snazaroo, which I don't know what this is. Mini face paint. Ooh. in grey, silver, blue and white. I don't know if this will come in handy for the art piece, but I probably will be able to make some little girls very happy with this. Not for the bin. Then we get something I'm always very happy with. It's a block of paper, but it's also an Upcrate exclusive. Ooh, thick. It feels really nice. Let's see what else we can tell you about it. It's 100% cotton, 300 GSM, 184 millimeters by 210, which is I think A5 size. Ideal for watercolor, gouache, ink, acrylic and color pencils, which comes in handy because we got color pencils. Whoop. And last of all, not last of all, get a little book, information leaflet about the Derwent Lightfast pencils with all the information about exactly how lightfast they are. Then the featured artwork. It is by co-captain Max Schirchin. And I really still don't know what it's supposed to be. I thought it was a plum, but the battle cry or the battle theme is vegetables. So if anybody would care to enlighten me, please do so. But first, I'm going to get swatchy. I'm going to take a sketchbook for this and not the paper that they gave us, because it's handy for me to have all the swatches in the same place. First, let's get this graphite pencil. Pretty standard, I should think. Maybe a little harder than I'm used to from an HB, but it serves its purpose. And the hexagonal shape is actually quite nice. I really like that. Maybe check the eraser as well. Yeah, it erases. It does leave some indentation in the paper though, so I think this pencil is a little harder than an HB, but you know, so far no complaints. Now I'm going to be a little OCD about these colors. First we have the mallard green. Lovely. Next we have the foliage, which is lighter, more olivey green. Continue with the yellow ochre. Which is a little lighter than I would expect a yellow ochre to be. I'm not even sure if it will show up on camera, so fingers crossed. Then we have the magenta, which is a color that I always like. including now, even though it is a little on the purple side. And overall, I know we haven't quite finished, but overall I must say the pencils are really nice. They're quite soft and buttery to the touch. We continue with violet. I know I said L5 when I listed the colors the first time around, because it does says L5 on the pencil. I really don't know why. But they all say L5, so it's probably not part of the color name, but maybe more of the quality of the pigment. I'm not sure. Anyway, we're down to our last color, which is mid ultramarine, which is a lovely, 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 lovely pale blue. Now that is all of them. I will try to create a mixed tone, because I think that's what the Splendor is for, to create like soft gradients between two colors. Though personally I must say I don't see a great deal of difference. So maybe it just adds a little shine. I don't know. But we'll try and use this a little more and see after we made an actual picture. Now the drawing is done. Maybe a quick word on what I thought about everything that we got. The pencils I loved. They're fantastic. They're round, which is not ideal for grip in your hand, but they're a little bigger, broader than you would normally have in a colored pencil, so it evens out. They're very soft, they're very smooth, they're very pigmented. The colors are beautiful. They lay down really well, they layered really well, they mixed really well. Absolutely no qualms or complaints about the colored pencils. They're fantastic. The HB pencil, I mean, it's a good pencil. It draws and it erases, but it is a lot scratchier than I would expect of an HB pencil. And I really have nothing more to say about it. It's not bad, it's not good, it's a pencil. I did read a little bit on the supplies list about the Lyra Splendor, which is not, as I mentioned, supposed to blend, but more used or more intended to use as something to accentuate the colors that you used or add a little bit of extra sheen. So in the drawing I added that to the leaves, but not to the beetroot itself. So you get like a matte finish on the beet, as if it is still dirty and just coming out of the earth. And then I did use a Splendor on the leaves, so it would get like a sheen as if they're still full of moisture and a little bit shiny actually. The face paints I did not use yet, and I probably also won't. But I do have one big issue, and it is with the sharpener that we got. I was quite excited because a sharpener, a dual hole sharpener with a lid so that the shavings don't get everywhere, is actually very handy. But I thought this one performed quite poorly. I sharpened one pencil with it, one colored pencil with it, and that did get a sharp point, but it was very, very laborious, by which I mean that it wasn't just a matter of inserting the pencil and turning it around. It took quite a bit of force. And I also wanted to resharpen the Splendor pencil after I used it so thoroughly, and that came out completely blunt. Maybe that's not the fault of the sharpener. I mean, this came in a box and maybe the lead inside the Splendor got broken. I don't know. But still, at least 3 points cracked while I tried to resharpen the Splendor, which is obviously something I'm not happy about. And lastly, the paper is fantastic. This specific block is an Upcrate exclusive, but I do think that they mentioned the brand that made the paper, which I will link below or let Comment Cat tell you, because I don't have it with me right here. But it's really, 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 really good, really good. And now that I have refound my love for pencils and have such a big stack of excellent paper for them right with me, I'm going to close this rant and get on drawing. Bye!